The Kumbh Mela is not just an ancient tradition or a gathering of millions. The Kumbh Mela is more than just a grand congregation of spiritual seekers. It is a celestial event that mirrors an ancient cosmic phenomenon. It is a celestial event, a moment when time echoes an eternal cosmic rhythm set in motion by Bhagavan Vishnu himself. To truly grasp its significance, we must turn to the glorious legend of Kshirabdhi Matana, Samudra Matana, churning of the Milky Ocean. The churning of the Milky Ocean, Kshirabdhi Matana, is a very fascinating event indeed. This divine episode is very special as the Supreme Being, Sriman Narayana, took three avatars at the same time as Kurma, Ajita, and then Mohini. The result is also threefold. The accomplishment of nectar, Amrita, for the Devas, the advent of the real Amrita, Sri Mahalakshmi, and the attainment of Leela Amrita, nectarine Leela for all of us. The Kshirabdhi Matana is a great example of cosmic orchestration by Bhagavan for Lokakshema. As the Devas and Asuras churned the Kshira Sagara, the ocean of milk, to extract Amrita, the nectar of immortality, a fierce struggle erupted over its possession. To ensure that the nectar was safeguarded from the hands of the Asuras, Bhagavan Vishnu set into motion a divine alignment. After the Amrita was extracted, he appointed 4 celestial guardians, Devatas, to protect the Amrita Kalasha, resulting in a celestial alignment of 4 Devatas: Brihaspati, Surya, Chandra, and Shani. This celestial alignment in the form of planetary configuration left its imprint on time itself. It was during this celestial event that drops of Amrita fell upon 4 earthly locations: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nasik, forever sanctifying these places as sites of profound spiritual energy. The planetary alignment that occurred at the time created a celestial blueprint. And whenever these divine bodies realign in the same configuration, the rivers at these sacred sites become infused with the same spiritual potency of Amrita. The word Kumbha is derived from the sacred Amrita Kalasha, meaning jug of Amrita. Amrita is nectar of immortality. And Mela stands for festival. Thus, Kumbha Mela, Kumbha Mahaparva, is not merely a festival. It is the reactivation of an ancient cosmic event, a moment when the celestial bodies and earth converge once more, opening a portal for spiritual renewal. The Kumbh is governed by the cosmic forces of Jupiter, Sun, and the Moon, each representing profound spiritual energies. The Devata of Jupiter is Brihaspati, the celestial Guru, who stands for divine knowledge and wisdom. And the movement of this planet marks the opening of a sacred portal for seekers of truth and purification. The Devata of Sun is Surya, the cosmic king, who symbolizes the divine eye of truth. A specific movement of this celestial body guides the transition from material attachment to spiritual awakening. The Vedic deity of moon is Chandra, who governs our emotions and inner reflection, influencing our thoughts and mental energy, just as it shapes ocean tides. During the Kumbha, the alignment of these celestial bodies enhances mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual growth. Let us remember the movement of the planets impacts every aspect of human life, showing how deeply connected we are to the greater cosmos. The movements of the planets weave a cosmic dance that influences the very fabric of human existence, reflecting the interconnectedness of all creation, where each celestial shift reverberates through our thoughts, emotions, and spiritual evolution. The Kumbha cycle represents celestial rhythms in time. The Kumbha Mela follows a sacred astronomical rhythm dictated by the movement of the celestial bodies of Brihaspati, Surya, and Chandra. At specific intervals, when these planetary deities assume their ordained positions, those times mark the celebrations and holy dips in the respective sacred rivers. Purna Kumbha happens every 12 years. This occurs at one of the four sacred sites. It is aligned with the movement of Brihaspati into a specific Rashi in conjunction with Surya and Chandra. Jupiter's 12-year cycle mirrors this grand cosmic reset. Ardha Kumbha happens every 6 years. It is held at Prayagraj and Haridwar. It can be understood as a midway alignment where the energies are renewed. Magha Kumbha, annual mini Kumbha, is celebrated every year at Prayagraj in the month of Magha. Although not directly tied to planetary alignments, it follows the lunar cycle and serves as a time of heightened austerities. Maha Kumbha is celebrated every 144 years. This is being celebrated now, Maha Kumbha, this year in 2025. This is the rarest and most potent Kumbha held at Prayagraj. Occurs after 12 full Kumbha cycles, 12 by 12, 144 years cycle. The original planetary alignment at the time of the protection of the Amrita Kalasha as ordained by Bhagavan Vishnu is nearly replicated, making this a moment of unparalleled spiritual power. The Kumbha cycle is deeply intertwined with the sacred rivers, where their waters are sanctified by the nectar that emerged after Ksherabdhi Matana. The holy dips in these rivers during the Kumbha serve as a powerful ritual offering spiritual renewal and liberation from past karmas. We need to understand that the sacred rivers of Bharata Desha are the cosmic conductors of transformation. The rivers that host the Kumbha Mahaparva are not ordinary bodies of water. Ganga, for instance, has its very origin and blessed association with the divine lotus feet of Trivikrama, Bhagavan Vishnu. All the sacred rivers are infused with the spiritual vibrations of millennia of tapas, Vedic chants, and divine sanctifications. In addition to this, the alignment of cosmic forces that occurred at the time of Ksherabdhi Matana and which created a celestial blueprint. And whenever these divine bodies realign in the same configuration, the sacred rivers become infused with the same spiritual potency that further enhances their sacredness. The snan in these rivers, the holy dips during Kumbha, is not a mere ritual. It is a samskara, a karmic purification, a gateway to transcendence. We can look at the holy dip in three different ways. One, physical purification. Two, mental and emotional release. 3. Spiritual transformation. Physical purification. Modern science acknowledges that water has memory. When millions gather, chant, and bathe, the rivers become reservoirs of spiritual vibrations. Mental and emotional release. Just as a bath cleanses the body, immersion in these sacred rivers dissolves deep seated anxieties and burdens. Spiritual transformation. As gold is purified in fire, the soul is purified in these celestial rivers, setting it free from the cycle of birth and death. To bathe in these sacred waters during the Kumbha Mahaparva is to bathe in the cosmic flow of Sanatana Dharma, reconnecting with the eternal pulse of the universe. Maha Kumbh is like a gateway to the eternal. Maha Kumbh is not just about astrology or history alone. It is a reenactment of the Samudra Matana, Kshirabdhi Matana within us. It is the churning of our Chitta Sagara, ocean of consciousness, where we must extract the nectar of wisdom from the poison of ignorance. It is a revival of the sacred energy fields at various tirthas, charged by planetary forces. It is a rare celestial moment when divine grace is at its peak, allowing for accelerated spiritual evolution. Every Kumbha is a message from creation and the creator, a pointer to the interconnected nature of the cosmos, and a reminder that life moves in grand cycles, and we too are part of the sacred rhythm. The planetary alignments mirror the internal alignments of our soul, urging us to rise above our lower nature, to churn our minds and hearts, and to seek the nectar of higher truth. As the grahas align, the nadis surge, and millions of seekers gather, the Kumbha Mahaparva becomes a living testament to the grandeur of cosmic time. It is a divine invitation to align with the rhythm of the universe, to awaken the Amrita within, Bhakti to Bhagavan Vishnu, and remain absorbed in sweet remembrance of his divine Leelas. And so the cycle continues, unbroken, eternal, just as Sanatana Dharma itself. Let the churning begin within and without. The nectar of immortality awaits us. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.